Hello everyone, I would like to welcome you to ZeedaMastrology.com. This is my new channel on YouTube and I hope that we can learn from each other and grow with each other through my videos and your feedback. On my website, ZeedaMastrology.com, I have posted blogs on the science of Vedic astrology as declared by the courts in India and the marriage of this science with tarot cards. You can always visit my site and read my blogs so that you can get a background on why I'm doing what I am doing. This video took me a while because I wasn't sure on what I wanted to really tell you, because astrology has two parts in it, the good and the bad. Also, astrologers work with either or become either. And for that, I really took my time in gathering and contexting and clearing what I wanted to tell you and how I was going to tell you. Obviously, in Vedic astrology, there is the basic Kundali or birth chart, as we call it, and this is a snapshot of the exact moment of your birth and how the stars and the planets were aligned in your universe to create you. Create you for this lifetime that you have been brought on earth for. The decision to be good or bad lies in the analysis of your Patra reading or your Kundali or the tarot cards that make an appearance when you request it in a reading. And this is where an astrologer either becomes an astrologer or becomes a fraud. Negativity rears its head in any circumstance of life, be it work, love, relationship, career, family, children. It doesn't matter. You have your ups and downs. And if we have a heads up as to what may be coming or what might be happening, then we should look at it as an opportunity for future success rather than a curse for present day. And this is the message that I really want to bring to you through Vedic astrology. The beauty of the environment that we live in, that we grow up in, that the people who surround us all add to our growth, all add to the mold that we take with us throughout the steps in life. And we need to accept that we have limitations and that opportunities are there that we may not see. And this is what Vedic astrology can bring to you based on what your chart tells us. On my website, ZeedaMAstrology.com, you would find many blogs that I've already posted on these thoughts and views and festivals and how they impact on you and what they all really bring to the table for you to be guided in this life. I hope that I can offer you something new and exciting based on the marriage of the Kundali, the Patra reading, and the tarot cards assessment that I would do on my channel and my website. To say the least, I am not here to profess to know it all, because Vedic astrology is such a large area of information through texts, through teachings, through gurus, that in this lifetime I cannot learn it all. My background is made up through a multicultural, multi-diverse society where Learning was never hampered by anyone or anything. You chose to learn what you wanted to learn. You chose to learn how you wanted to learn. And that is a freedom given to few. I grew up in a household of one religion. I went to school and met another religion. And when I started my work life, many more were added to this diverse area, this diverse table for me to take what I wanted from it and learn what I wanted from it. My country is tolerant of a lot of things. And that does not mean to say that there aren't issues that need to be dealt with. This is just the environment that I grew up in, to listen and to learn before we speak, so that persons are not negatively affected by utterances or actions. We celebrate a lot of religion and religious practices in this country. We have public holidays, maybe the most in the Western Hemisphere. And this has built my core competence in terms of tolerance and acceptance of people and their habits, people and their way of life, which would feed into my analysis and my intuition and my core competence within Vedic astrology. You would find on this channel that I will not target a specific zodiac sign or target a specific horoscope, because my belief in Vedic astrology is just that. I cannot give you a reading on Taurus or Capricorn or Aries or Sagittarius because I don't know your ascendant. I don't know the details of your birth. I don't know the details of the snapshot that occurred when you were born. What I will strive to do on this channel is to guide you, probably every week or every month, by a reading based on a tarot spread that I would have chosen, based on the birth chart of the day, exactly where the planets are aligned on that particular day or for the month. And I will try to guide you in this respect so that you would have some idea as to what could be with God's guidance of my words and my deeds. Vedic astrologers view the zodiac sign, the 12 signs, as the limbs of Vishnu, and we utilize each area to target particular parts of the body or brain or muscle or bone or blood that will give an insight and assist our clients in whatever they need. These 12 signs also comprise tanas or houses which we assign to Goddess Lakshmi and Lord Vishnu. We also have in Vedic astrology nakshatras, 27 of them, which circle the 12 signs. And these nakshatras have their own deities with their own energies, their own blessings, their own negative connotations. And I strive in particular to give you the full picture rather than half of the picture, so that the positive and the negative will always come through in my report if they do exist in your chart or in your tarot reading. There are many more details in Vedic astrology that we look at, that we try to decipher, to read for you. And at the end of the day, it is a Herculean task to put together all the deciphering, all the analysis to give you a report that you can understand in layman's terms. The orientation or the view of your Kundali chart can be done in various styles which comprise North, South, East Indian styles. I use both North and South Indian as I am comfortable with them. The basic information is the same, the analysis remains the same, it's just your view of the chart and what makes you comfortable. Nakshatras of the 27 that we look at in Vedic astrology, and as you can see, the details of just one nakshatra can give you so many themes, so many energies, so many directions. And you have 9 planets that Vedic astrology look at. So that this multiplied by 9 gives you the idea of the amount of information that is generated when we look at your chart. The tarot card readings or spreads that I use comes from the normal decks, and there are a multiplicity of decks that you can choose from. I have chosen those that I am comfortable with and those that I think give me the insight that I need to support and enable a Kundali reading. This tarot cards is 22 major arcana, as we say, 56 minor arcana, and the major arcana deals with those external forces that you cannot control, and the minor arcana deals with those that you meet during your day-to-day routine. On ZeedaMAstrology.com, I have 2 blogs detailing the research that I did to marry or align tarot reading with Vedic astrology. At the center of those readings and research, you would find the Gnifa cards, which are explained. I use a few tarot card spreads that can be found in detail again on my website, ZeedaMAstrology.com, and these are usually based as a random selection or at the request of a client. This is just some of the reasons why I chose or created this logo for ZeedaM Astrology, and it deals with me personally, my birth and my feelings at the time of creating something for my website and for Vedic astrology noting. The symbol that I use on ZeedaMAstrology.com just outlines the basic of the information that I pull together to read for you. And these are the 27 nakshatras, the 12 zodiac signs, the 12 bhavas, the 9 planets, both in direct and retrograde positions, the padhas that come within each nakshatra. What can you expect from this channel or ZeedaM Astrology, since they both reflect me as a person, as an astrologer? These are just a few of the outlines that I want to share with you, and hope that, as I said in previous uh, slides, that we can grow with each other, develop with each other, and learn from each other. Have made it to the end of this presentation, this video, and I really thank you for sticking with me and trying to learn with me and understanding me and what I want to share with you. As with all things, Bhagwan, God, the Lord is always with us. He's seeing us, He's blessing us, He's guiding us, and He's marking our steps, whether we go forward or backward. So I would just like to thank you and thank all of the viewers who have clicked like or subscribe on this, and I hope that we will meet again when I give you another view, another tidbit on ZeedaMAstrology.com.